we just had our first mission there, so let's have a look at how our guys fared. First, we have our leader, Warband Stoker. He got a total of 2, 5, 9 experience. So we got 2 for surviving the mission, 3 because we got the optional objective. That's why at early rounds at least, it's very good if you can snag that optional objective. We got 1 for decisive victory, 1 for the most valuable warrior, and 2 XP for most enemies put out of action. You also got 1 martial, 1 physical, and 1 mental advancement, which we're going to spend in a minute. Next we have Cave-In, who got a total of 7 experience, 1 martial and 1 physical. Then we have Cliff, who got 6 experience, 1 martial, 1 physical. Axel, 6 experience, 1 physical, 1 mental. And then Mammy's Boy, who has light wounds, recovery time is 2 days. The warrior suffered from a flesh wound that takes a little time to recuperate from. So the reason why he got that is because, if you remember, he was critically hit during the fight with the enemy leader. He also got 1 mental and 1 martial, and he should have got 6 XP. Yes, he did. So our warband then got 4 XP for decisive victory, which should mean that after our next mission we're going to hit warband rank 1. Items acquired, 31 gold. We got 7 wordstone fragments, a bunch of not really good stuff there. That 1 wordstone cluster is great. 4 wordstone shards, could have been 5, but we had to snag their idol there at the end. Overall, pretty good return. Now we're going to have to do some admin here, so let's pay the treatment for Mammy's Boy. Make sure that she doesn't complain about the state that he's come home in today. And let's pay our guys as well. Let's head back to the warband and let's spend our points. Let's start with our leader here. So starting out, I can either maybe strength or more damage when he's hitting, or toughness so that he's not in quite the position that he was last time, where he's in danger of maybe being put out of action. So we're gonna go toughness to start. On mental, we're gonna raise his leadership. For martial, we're gonna go weapon skill, as we wanted to hit more often. Okay, and we're happy with that. Let's confirm. Next we've got Kevin, or Cave-In. So we're gonna do agility here. Just because it's so low, yeah, we're gonna increase that. Then for his martial, we're gonna go weapon skill. The idea early on, at least for me, is to hit more often. And then once we're getting kind of regular hits in, we're probably gonna go for accuracy to get more critical hits when we do hit. So here we're gonna go another agility, and we're going to go weapon skill as well. For Axel then, Axel is pretty balanced. Toughness could do with a bit of a buff up though, so we're gonna do that. And then we're also going to go for alertness, so he's gonna be a little bit higher on the initiative ladder. Okay, so that's our points spent for those guys. Oh, we got Mammy's boy as well. Let's see what we can do for him. Alertness, he goes pretty early already. Intelligence, leadership. I think we're gonna go leadership because Skaven with morale is never a good thing. They always suffer from low morale. I'm gonna go. Let's see. So he's got a gun as a secondary weapon, but I think it's a good idea just when he does get in a fight that he can actually hit people. So we're gonna go weapon skill at least for now. And that's that done. And now we're gonna look at the guy's equipment. So Bram, he's okay. Okay, so sword on board for both of our zombies is fine. One axe and a free hand is fine for the duel. Okay, so at the moment Mammy's boy only has a dagger. It means he's not going to do great damage, but it does mean that he's got good dodge chance. So I think we're going to leave him like that for now. So that's our warband done. Next we're going to go look at the shop. Okay, so here we are at the shop. So the shop always defaults to the buy screen, which has caught me and a lot of other people out that I've watched before as well, because you come in here and you think, oh, all these things to sell, and you go on a spree of selling stuff, but what you're actually doing is buying stuff and just wasting your money, because when you go to resell that stuff you didn't want, it doesn't fetch as much as what you paid for it. So starting off, we're gonna say goodbye to our Crimson Shade, simply because I don't use consumables, especially when I'm playing against the AI. Okay, we get that with that as well. We're gonna keep the clothing and we're gonna keep the axe. Someone might be able to use the axe in the future, so we're going to stick with that. We're gonna get this one set of light armor for our leader. I don't want to weigh the guys down with too much armor at the moment, because as you can see with certain of our characters, we're struggling with their movement range. So I think that's all we're going to do for now, and let's just make sure we put that on our leader. Okay, so let's look at his honor skills, his equipment. Let's change his clothes for the light armor. Okay, so he should be a little bit more tanky now. It does kind of ruin his look a bit having that thing on, but what can you do? And now we're going to pass the 2 days that Mammy's boy is out. Now it does mean that we may trigger our first shipment request, but with 42 weighted wardstone, I think we're probably going to be maybe
a new shipment has been requested.
Okay, so there we go. So Mammy's boy 1 day. Okay, so let's have a look at our shipment. We've got 10 days to complete it, which shouldn't be a problem. It's 75 weight, so yeah, we're just over halfway there. And let's go to the
new
next
hired
day.
swords are available.
So a quick look at our campaign map to see what we got available in terms of missions. So we've got Scavenger, which is normal, Crush Their Will, which means to take their idol and get it back to your own cart, which is actually pretty difficult to do. And here we got another Crush Their Will, poor and very poor, it's not a really good return there. And then we go to brutal, which is marked for death. It has exceptional war stone and average. So that is tempting, but the brutal, especially if you get put up against someone like sisters, you could be in a lot of trouble starting off, and you really don't want to be losing people at the start. So we're going to send out a scout and 5 of our gold here, and see if we can get a better return. So we're going to new location. It's brutal, good, and average. So, and it's marked for that again. So it's actually not that good. Let's spend another 10 just to see. Okay, so we've got a hard, poor, and average. Okay, and this is poor. Okay, so next time we're going to do a mission. We're going to decide. I think it's probably going to be this one here, Warstone Rush. It's a hard mission. It's poor return, but there's a better chance of our guys all coming back in one piece. So I'll see you next time for that, guys. That's the end of this episode. Thanks a million for joining me today. As I said before, the plan is to get new episodes up on Tuesday and Thursdays. Sometimes it's going to be one on Saturdays, but I'm not too sure about that at the moment, so just keep an eye out for that. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. Obviously a new channel, it really helps, you know, even one like helps a lot. If you want to leave a comment, I love chatting to people, just discussing the game or discussing whatever you want, or people's ideas on maybe if you have names or guys and stuff like that. To be kept up to date on when the new episodes are going to come out, please subscribe. Obviously, again, starting out, you know, 1 or 2 more subscribers makes a huge difference for a channel like mine. So if you're enjoying what you're seeing, please join me again. Thanks a million, guys. See you next time.